What is up, guys? It's your boy Kendall. Welcome back to Sick Garage. Guys, I really didn't have much to record for the crew cab this weekend. We are currently waiting on a couple boxes that we ordered, so we should have a good video for the crew cab for next weekend. However, you see that other red truck back there? That's my friend Romel's truck. And we're going to be installing a system on it. I'm going to be doing, he already has the center console with a subwoofer on it. We're going to be installing the speakers on the doors. We're going to be installing a titty panel. We're going to be installing a bass amp, a voice amp, and a radio. And kind of what I want to make this video about is how to make a custom amp rack for a single cab or for any other truck for that matter. So let me go ahead and show you guys what we're going to be doing, and I'll kind of record the process, right, just to make a video. I've been posting at least once or twice a week, so you know, I kind of felt bad not posting anything for 2 weeks in a row, so here we go. And then again, the crew cab's having some other little issues. We're having a coolant leak, radiator's busted. It needs a couple things for sure. So we got some goodies on the way for the crew cab, guys. All right, guys, so this is Homeboy's truck, Romel's. That cat won't stop chasing me. I believe it was a V6 when he bought it. Yeah, I think it was a V6 when he bought it. And he's doing the whole conversion to electric doors, electric windows later on, whatever. So he happened to have the center console laying around, and I believe it has a squared speaker, yeah, kicker, solo barrack. And then here we have some of the things that we're going to be installing. As you guys can tell, it's a stock radio. He bought, okay, so this is what we're going to be installing. This is the radio, little Pioneer double din. These are the speakers he went with, Orion. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about this. We got the wiring kit right here, and then here we have just miscellaneous things, wire to wire. We're going to be doing a voice amp, so we're going to have to run the wire from the doors and from the titty panel down to the amplifier. So we have, this is the little ashtray. You'll see, you guys will see right now. It's like it has a USB charger, USB-C charger, and it tells you the voltage of the battery. And this just basically goes in place where the lighter thing goes at. And then here we have the kit to install the radio. Here we have the distribution blocks. You guys will see what that is right now if you guys don't know. It's when you run more than one amplifier. So this cable comes from the battery into the amplifier, right, essentially. Now, but since you're gonna be running 2 amps, this is basically like a three-way, right? The wire comes in one way, and then it has 2 outputs, one for each amp. So these are distribution blocks. This is the wire ferro kit. I told him to order me so everything can be wired properly. You guys will see what it does right now. It just gives you like a cleaner installation. And then this is the bass amp that he's gonna be running with. Stereo Audio 1000/1. This is a really good amp. Here we have the little bass knob that we'll see where we be putting it at. And then this is the titty panel. We got the speakers for the titty panel. This titty panel, he bought it on Marketplace for a really good price. And this is initially what I was supposed to do, just fix it where the speakers fit. The speakers do not fit in here, so I was gonna fix it. And then I told him, let's go ahead and add a wire mesh. Well, we ordered this wire mesh from Amazon, and unfortunately it's not big enough. So we'll see what we do. Either I get some wire mesh from Home Depot or something, or maybe we'll just leave it the way it is. I'm not 100% sure yet. So let's get started disassembling everything, guys, and kind of see where we're gonna be running everything. We gotta wire up the radio. We got a bunch of stuff to do and a short amount of time to do it, so let's get it. All right, so before we take anything apart, guys, I got the bass amp right here. I measured it. It measures 8 by 11, just so we can get an idea. Now I got the seats, the bottom pushed all the way back, and basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna be measuring, before I take the seats out, we're gonna be measuring the clearance that we got from here to the back, and then probably just from here all the way to the other side on the same place, you know, just so we can get an idea. And then measure from here to here so we can go around the center console and we can make a nice amp rack. Now, why do you want an amp rack? I think it just makes things better. It looks way better. I feel like your amps will breathe a little bit better there than under the seat. We were initially gonna put them under the seat, but I'm like, man, you know, you just have less wind that goes through there. So I told him, man, let's just go ahead and make a nice amp rack for it. and we'll put it back here. So let me go ahead and get all these measurements, and we'll start taking the seats apart, and we'll go from there. So that's kind of how the amp rack is gonna look. We got the measurement. This is where the center console goes in. We got the measurement here, and then the measurement from here to where the center console's at. Now we're gonna start taking off the seats so we can start kind of wiring everything up. 9906 Chevy, single cab, extended cab. It has those star bolts right here, but a regular socket fits. This is a size 11 socket, and it does the job. And then the front, it's a little bit bigger. The other two screws, I believe they're a size I think they're a size 13. So yeah, I was wrong. These are actually gonna be a size 15. So we got the center console out. We got a little 10-inch kicker solo barrack right there. Nothing's wired. We got the seats completely taken out. So now I'm just gonna be taking off all these plastics right here, just to be able to run all the wire, guys. And get going with that. I need to see what I'm gonna do first, or what I want to do first. I don't know if I wanna I don't know if I want to build the amp rack first, or I'm not 100% sure yet on where I want to start it. Or should I run the wires first? I don't know. I think the smartest thing would be to do the amp rack first. That way I can kind of see where the amps are going to be and where exactly I'm going to be routing the wires to. So the radio I'm not worried about. The radio is super easy. Everything's plug and play. And then I guess the amp rack and just the whole wiring is going to be what's going to take me the longest. I don't know what it is. I think it's a 5.3, or did he say it's a 6.0? I'm not even sure. 243 heads. I cannot tell what engine it is, but this dude put some money in it. You can tell. Look at that. All new headers, new MSD wires. It sounds amazing. We have the battery. All right, guys. So we got this sketched out here. We got 56 inches from here to here. We got center line right here for the 56 inches, which, if I'm not mistaken, it was 28. Yeah, I think it's 28. So this is 28. Just everything we're gonna work off centered lines. I always do that. I don't know why. We got 21 inches and 21 inches from here to here. I actually ended up giving it 20 and a half. This was the mark for 21 inches. This was the mark for 21 inches, but I didn't want the cutout where the center console is going to slide in to be like really tight. I wanted to have a little bit of room for play. So we ended up giving it an extra ½ inch. What else we got? We got 5 inches deep. So we got the 5 inches here where the center console is going to slide in there, like I said. So essentially, this is how it's going to go. Like you guys can tell, it's going to be perfect right there. Now you got more room for whatever else you want, right? Like for the Epic Center, whatnot. So I'm gonna cut this out right now. We're gonna go lay it down on the truck. We're gonna come lay it down right here where it goes, and then we're gonna be able to mold and get the other part that goes here, so everything could look nice. So it could look like a little box basically. So let me go ahead and cut that out. We'll come and sit it on here, and then we'll measure out the template for the other sides that we're gonna be using for the corners. So let's get it. So we cut out the wood, and there we go. I mean, the center console is like not secured in place yet, so like I say, we just gave it a little bit of leeway all around just in case. The measurement that I need to get is for the piece of wood that goes right here, just to kind of box this in to make it look good. But now that I'm thinking about it, we're also going to be using this at the bottom of it to kind of hide the wires. For example, like we'll have the positive wire come in somewhere through here, under here, and then we're going to be drilling holes where the wires come up and connect on the amplifier. But with that being said, I don't know if I should give it some space under here. I don't think I want to put it completely flat on this. I think I want to bring it up like an inch right here, just to be able to run wires from one side to the other side. under here. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Let me see how I'm gonna do it. What I'm thinking is just taking the measurement that goes here, from here to here, and adding 1 inch just to. We just want to put it where it's kind of nice and leveled, and then we're gonna get this measurement from here from the front. Got my little small measuring tape from Harbor Freight. Now we got about 5 3/4. I would say we go 6 1/2 just to give it like 3/4 of an inch. I think that should be plenty. Now I'm gonna mark it up here. We know this side, all this side right here is gonna be 6 1/2. Now I measured where the floor started racing up, because as you guys can tell, it races up. So it's 5 3/4 for 8 inches, and then the rest, that's when it starts slowly increasing. So what we're gonna be doing is, you'll see right now, we're just gonna make a line from 5 3/4 to 4 1/2, and that's, you'll see. Let's go cut the piece. All right, guys, so we got the little box in. We got the little amp rack in. I just wanted to see how it's gonna fit, and it fits beautifully. We're gonna be doing this last little piece right here, and let's go ahead and cut it. I just wanted to mock it up and kind of see how it's gonna look. We have plenty of room down here to run some wires from one side to the other side. We got about 3/4 of an inch. So let me go ahead and get this last little piece. And like I said, I'm basically gonna measure 6 1/2, and then all the way to 4 1/2 inches, and I'm just gonna cut it. So let's get it. Now, just so I don't confuse you guys, I'm going from 6 1/2 inches to 4 inches. So from here to here, we'll measure 4 inches, and then I'll just make a line from the 4-inch mark down here to make it, come up. So let me go ahead and cut that piece out. So there you guys go, just so y'all can kind of get an idea. Here's that line that we cut out. It's not really 100% perfect, right? It was not supposed to be a straight line, but it doesn't matter. It don't have to be perfect, guys. It's literally just to put the amps over it, and that's it. That's that side. Here's the other side. I'm gonna go to Walmart real quick and just try to find some kind of carpet that matches this carpet. Just something gray, maybe black, I don't know. Something that just kind of blends in with everything. All right, guys, so little update. Got all the wire ran. It's not connected yet, it's just here. We got this bad boy in here. I secured it good. I took off the whole plastic and put nuts and washers and everything through the back so it don't fall out. And then here it goes into the firewall, which it runs right here underneath. And I installed it here in this little groove. And it comes out the carpet right here. So that's basically going to go inside of that's going to be underneath in the inside of the amp rack that we did. We got the ground secured with the factory stud that was already there. We put a double nut, one on the bottom, one on top. I did grind all the surface as well. Now, we got the center console here. We're doing he's running 4-inch tweeters. They're supposed to be extremely loud, like the best ones in the market right now. They're huge, 4-inch, like I said, Nemesis. So we got the holes cut out for them on the side of the center console. And right now I'm just going over everything just to kind of see how I want it. So before I wrap it, I want to cut out the holes where the wires are going to come up from the bottom. So I'm just kind of playing around with the amps and the epicenter just to kind of see where I want it. I think right now I'm going kind of like with this setup right here. So let me figure this out. Let me drill some holes. We'll go ahead and wrap it and then install it and start wiring everything up. So guys, just like last minute deal, we got this from Walmart. It's already pre-cut. We have all the holes where we want them at for the amp rack. So I'm about to spray it. So this is contact adhesive, 3M. You want to spray both sides. Like you pretty much have to spray the whole amp rack and the whole fleece before you put it together. That's the only way it sticks. And then we have the staple gun that I'm going to be stapling in the back. Once I wrap it, I'm going to be securing everything in the back. So I'll put you guys on a tripod real quick. Excuse the little generators rolling, but Yeah, let's get started. And here we have the epic center knob and the base knob. Now that little hole right there is for the light. I don't know if y'all see it in there, little indicator light. Now I did put like some screws in there just to hold it, and I put a little bit of hot glue just to, you know, make sure everything's in place. So I did see, you drill the holes, and then put the knob on this side. Instead of drilling it like under your dashboard or somewhere where it looks ugly or tacky, you know, this is flush. You know, this little part right here has no function. There's no kind of switches or anything that goes there. It's just like a dead space. So pretty cool. All right, guys, well, we got the console wired up. Well, it's getting dark already, so I got the console wired up. We got the little 10-inch wired up right there. You got the wires sticking out right here. We got both of the tweeters wired up. The wires are right there. Center console's ready to get installed. We got the door, speakers wired up. Everything's already connected. Here we go. We got the little amp rack already wrapped. All the wires installed nicely. Let me know what you guys think. Pretty much all I got left to do is stick the center console in here, connect it to the bass amp, screw down all the amps to the wood, secure them, put the radio in there, and pretty much just wire the radio up and connect everything to it and see how it sounds. So let me finish up and I'll show you guys the demo right now as soon as I'm done. Well, guys, I apologize for the lighting, but we're completely done with the install. There's a titty panel, everything connected, voice amp, all the wiring, everything came out nice and neat. Unfortunately, that subwoofer is clapped out. Something's wrong with it. I believe the coil. And it like comes on and comes off. So I already talked to homeboy Romel to try and I don't know what he wants to do. Maybe order another one or whatnot. But yeah, all the wiring's completed. It is the next day. This project kicked my ass. I haven't wired up a full system in a while. So but yeah, everything's back together, door panels, everything. I was just cleaning out the whole carpet, all the little extra wires. And then here we have this side, the base amp, everything's already secured. Epic centers, everything's screwed down, everything's connected, everything's working good, like I said, except for the subwoofer, it like comes on and off. But got the little tweeters. I think he's gonna end up going with a new center console from my understanding. I'm gonna give you guys a little demo. And well, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I know I didn't go over like the wiring and stuff. That was not what this video was intended for. It was for an amp rack. Now, it don't necessarily have to be a Silverado. It could be any vehicle, really. Just take your measurements, plan out your work, measure everything right. You know, if you have an idea, you can bring it to life easily. Now, I've done, we did an amp rack on Roger's truck. He has a blow through and it's an extended cab Chevy. We did a nice box underneath the back seat, as well as the same exact thing, but pretty much under the back seat. So like I said, this applies for any other vehicle, really. Is the same concept. Just take your measurements and you know, plan out your stuff, man. Everything's pretty simple. That plywood that I used was 1/2-inch plywood, so it's not that heavy, and the install turned out great. Like I said, he is having some issues with the subwoofer. I still have the truck at my house. Today's Tuesday. I've been working on that truck since I pretty much recorded everything Sunday. yesterday, Monday, I got home and messed with it a little bit, trying to diagnose what was the issue, and I think it's the speaker. Pretty sure it's the speaker. So he's gonna take a subwoofer today and we're gonna test it out. The video does no justice on how loud it is. Those speakers are amazing. I want to say they're up there with Apocalypse easily. They're super, super loud. He only has 4 of them, and those 2 tweeters on the center console. Now, since he only has 1 amp on the tweeters, I did run them directly up to the radio. No, that's pretty much the only thing the radio is pushing is the tweeters, just so you don't blow them connected to the voice amp. Now, that's just how I did it. Usually, if you have a big system, you want to have a separate small amp for your tweeters, just to divide everything properly. That way you can adjust everything at the right level and you don't blow the tweeters with the speaker amp. Now, like I said, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, comment down below, let me know what you guys think of the install, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. We will have a video coming up hopefully this weekend for the crew cab. I got a box in already, so that's gonna be a lot of work. Gonna be some exciting content, guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed, hit that bell notification, don't ever miss a video from Slick Garage. And thanks for all the love, guys. Another thing I forgot, guys, we are over 5,000 followers, man. I really appreciate every single one of you guys that's always liking the videos, commenting on the videos, man. Much love, guys. Respect. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next video, man. Thanks for watching.